Hello, all you noble people. My name is the Noble, and this is going to be a very special stream. Oh, what is happening? Uh, window screen? Am I showing like two screens right now? What's happening? Great, a great start to a very important stream. As always, let me check that we are live. Be a very special stream. I'm con- is happening? Sorry, I am a little confused what's going on my side, because I can see two things. I have a window capture and then a screen capture. I guess I will turn on window capture here for you guys. And then I guess, can I just click on live? Scene. New scene. Can I like delete one? Do you want to remove window capture? No. Sorry. Yes. What is going on? Okay. Sorry. Let me studio mode. There we go. That was really weird on my end. I wonder if you guys saw me messing around there. Do you want to remove window capture? No. Sorry. Yes. Okay, it's still messing around. Okay, well, oh, the resolution is different. So you guys see like a black bar. Let me see if I can kind of change that. There might just have to be a black bar. But yeah, today is not, I was going to say anniversary. This is not an anniversary. Today is a very special stream for me, as we have, as you can see here, hit over 100 subscribers. I kind of wanted to have a little bit of a buffer point. I really, oh, sorry, burping. I just ate after this, man. I'm very uncoordinated. I wanted to have a little bit of a buffer point. I usually don't lose subscribers, so I wanted to make sure that I had at least a couple more, so I waited till we were 102 to do this. I'm very excited for this stream. This stream, I'm just going to do kind of just random stuff. This is all going to be just stuff that I've wanted to do. I don't really know if the stream quality is going to be good. That is the biggest problem that I seem to have, is how my computer works. So my computer sucks. I've been over how my computer is really bad. I have my Streamlabs to be on the lowest bitrate setting. That way, my computer doesn't have to strain as much to get a higher bitrate. However, it can still tank. Now, luckily, I haven't had any cases of it full on crashing. As a matter of fact, I went into my last computer live stream, which was the Game Awards, and that was for like almost 4 hour stream. That was one of my biggest streams that I had. I think if I do this by oldest, not oldest, I'm stupid. I can't sort it by longest. It was a Minecraft stream, if I remember correctly. I think it was a Minecraft stream. It was when I had first started doing, yeah, Minecraft World is back. Oh, I forgot about Pixelmon. Cuphead. When was this? Was this like a while ago? Oh yeah, I played that mod that I kind of regret playing. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting into like really old stuff. I guess I really don't need to talk about this stuff. It's one of these ones, right? Yeah, here we go. This one was almost 5 hours. This one was a long one. But I don't know why I scrolled that. That's kind of wasting time. As you can tell, we're just going to do kind of whatever. I kind of figured today, since this is a very special day, obviously, because I know in, like, a majority with how fast the internet moves, a lot of people tend to not really think about what each of this what this means for necessarily me and, like, obviously the channel growth and everything. But if you look at it from the perspective of what would this amount of people look like in a room, obviously, if you're like, oh, I have only a 500,000 subscribers, or just like a big, if there was 100 people in a room, or 102 people, that's a lot of people. So I'm very happy with this accomplishment. Now I will say, I kind of, the first thing I wanted to kind of do is I wanted to scroll down to my old videos and give some of my opinion on these old videos. The first one, this one is one of my least favorite videos I've made. This was when I was on a laptop, and pretty much after me playing this, I realized that what I wanted to do can't be done. So I tried to play FNF, and for some reason on my old keyboard and on my laptop school computer, when you would click the keys to do the obviously hit the notes in Friday Night Funkin', it wouldn't work correctly. So had like a really bad noise. This only has like a couple of views. I don't even know if it has a comment actually. Let's actually see. Yeah, comments were turned off because I accidentally put it as a kid's video. And then we continued. I did one episode of Cuphead, and then wait, I did. Oh, I thought I saw 2-player. I did one episode of Cuphead and then quit. This is actually reminiscent of what my thumbnails look like today. That's a little weird. I didn't do that on purpose. I kind of a random Overwatch clip for when Overwatch was still in Overwatch 1. I made a guide for Zenyatta that sucked. Talking about my first ever Noble Way, talking about the Noble Way of Newcastle. And this was a really interesting video. I don't like it because I was very critical of Newcastle at the time. Then started my main content, which what I would do. I tried to do a solo challenge, like some pack openings. I would play with my friend Val Raptor on Terraria a little bit. Continue doing the solo, doing Overwatch, and then this is where I was kind of like getting more critical of Overwatch, but there's a 2 in the title now. Playing the full game with Miss Chalice, Part 2. I think I quit after that and do a Part 3, Corrupted. Bangler Mythic Skin, Multiverses, playing with Valraptor again. Then here is kind of where we went into a big content dryness, because I kind of stopped playing because of how laggy the game was getting. So I kind of stopped. I did a little bit of a video talking about the assault classes, which this video was me just rambling for a really long time. A teaser trailer, an update video, which I probably didn't need to do. Another update video, which I definitely didn't need to do. Then here's when I tried to get into doing stuff again. VR, Transformers Reactivate video. That is actually still today one of my biggest videos. I was very surprised by how well this did, because a majority of my other videos at this point like didn't break that. The most one would be my heirloom with 60, so I was very surprised I was getting hiccups on that many views. Bad monetization. This one was me getting critical of Apex. Decently high views. Transformers Run reaction trailer. I was happy about this. I was interested. I talked about how I got this computer, the one that doesn't work, me being excited and then it didn't work. Into the Pit reaction. Talking about what's going on with Transformers, don't play Apex, channel update, newsletter. And then now we get into what I would call the modern era of me. The Deltarune newsletter is kind of just another random video that I decided to make. Well, as the videos all moving forward are very deliberate. Time to make them, I put effort into them. So it began with my FNAF tier list, talking about all of the games and how much I like them. The Apex, me deciding if Apex is fun. A review of War for Cybertron. reactions and thoughts to the new Apex season. Then, obviously, we get into more recent with Marvel Rivals, my most wanted characters, talking about the new reveals of characters, my opinions of Overwatch and Marvel Rivals, me saying I'm done with Transformers Reactivate and then it got canceled, and then obviously we have the Noble Way stuff and some miscellaneous stuff. Now, I intend to actually do a video talking about all of this. I want to do like an actual big breakdown of how many channel views I have and whatnot. When I joined, how many videos I have. Now, I do want to kind of change it a little bit. Views and videos are different. Unfortunately, for me, all of my live streams that I ever do get automatically filtered into being a video. So all of these are videos, and there's a lot more live streams than there is videos. Meaning that I will have to just count my normal videos to see how many videos I've done and how many streams I've done. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. Is the stream having a difficulty? Looks like we're on bad kilobytes. I wonder, is there a way if I can change this, like mid... open up performance window. Frames is... We're not dropping frames. Click to add CPU into your footer. Okay, sure, I'll add CPU. It says the stream quality is good now, but we're only streaming at kilobytes too. Oh, that was to get rid of. It's a little weird. I don't know if I like that. Sorry, I'm just looking at... Oh, you guys can't see it. I don't know why I thought you guys could see it. But today, obviously, we're just going to be doing some random stuff. Like, this is going to be a stream that I'll mess around and do stuff with. I don't really have any plans.
Here you go. I don't think so. That might be it, right?
Okay, I love that. No knocking, no nothing. Okay. Are there other people here? I know we're having someone else. They're bringing up Christmas stuff because my... Can't take a hint, apparently. Do I have notifications on? Oh. Sorry about that. I actually want to see if it picked up. Having someone else. They're bringing up Christmas. But today, obviously, we're just going to be doing some random stuff. Like, I want to see if... Going to be a stream that I'll mess around and do stuff. Oh, they might be coming back up. I might have to mute myself again. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I need to plug in my phone. I realized that my phone is dying. Oh no. Ow. Sorry. Professional streamer here, everybody. Oh, I'll have to take my headset off. Okay, sorry about that. Apparently, the only one person who I thought was coming over is now no longer only one person, so there's gonna be possibly screaming. My brother locked his door and I locked my door. Like, we're upstairs, and there's like a landing that has the bathroom and then my stepbrother's room. But on the landing has a bunch of toys and whatnot for like kitty stuff and whatnot. Then there's my brother's room, and then I have to walk through my brother's room to come into my room. So now there is two set of locks between the loudness from me. So hopefully we won't have to worry about any more interruptions. We're upstairs. Sorry, I wanted to make sure it was. Okay, so oh my gosh. First thing I wanted to do is some tier lists. There's one that's going to be long, as you can see, Pokédex, but I want to do Marvel Rivals tier list. I actually think I did this January 2025. This is not what I'm asking for. I want to be able to make a tier list. I hate when they do that. Why? Who in their right mind would want to know that? I'm sorry. That maybe I'm being aggressive because I'm upset. A tier list maker. There we go. Always updated. This does not look always updated. Can I like refresh it? Or do I have to like move everyone? I wanted to do a tier list because I have played more heroes now. And stuff is... Last season, I feel like I was a little unfair. This was actually a video that I didn't get to make, actually. So this is going to be kind of around... Like I've played every character a lot more since I've last played them. Now, okay. First, I want to do this in order of classes. So let's get up the tanks. I guess we can ignore the thing and we can ignore the Human Torch because they're not in the game yet. I am actually very excited for the Human Torch and the Thing. I think I'm more excited than them than I was the other characters. Just because I think their playstyle is going to be unique. Is that the... Okay, nope. That is... How many tanks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that is correct. Okay. Magneto. Also, I realize Is my ad blocker on? It's not blocking a whole lot of ads. It's kind of annoying. Close. Ad choices. Oh, okay. Probably shouldn't be clicking on ads. Okay, Magneto. Let's see where I want to put Magneto. Okay, well, first off, do I think this is a good list? I should probably get rid of bad, because I don't think anyone is bad anymore. Bad was like for only one character, so... And also, I kind of want to change broken. Let's say the broken is the best. That says beast. And I hit caps lock accidentally. Best streamer here. Okay, and now for OCD reasons, I'm going to change all of them to capital. It's going to bother me if some of them are... That bothers me, but then when stuff is dirty, that doesn't bother me. Oh my god. Okay. Magneto. Let's see, Magneto. I thought he was really, really good. I'm trying to think. Okay, so let's break it down. I would say he would be in the best, but let's think about his abilities. They improved his team up, so his team up is better, which is nice with Scarlet Witch. His shield is always going to be good, especially because um, it doesn't have health like Doctor Strange's does. I think Doctor Strange is still his shield is better because it is bigger, but you can stop a lot more projectiles more frequently. I think with his where his has to recharge after getting hit. Um, his um, metal bash knockback is going to be good. His primary fire is going to be good. Bubbles are always going to be nice. The one thing that I think he does have a slight drawback with is going to probably be his what's it called? His ultimate. His ultimate is very niche because it doesn't do too. It is mainly used to absorb incoming fire. The problem is that it can absorb incoming fire, but like it's not really that much. Like a good example, you can kind of completely counter like a Star Lord ultimate. The problem is that if a Star Lord knows you are ulting while he is ulting, he can focus your ult and then break your ult, and then he can target other people. So it's just kind of like he gets slightly less value if you like suck up people's ultimates, but it's not that much. I think it would be better if it didn't break after a certain damage threshold. He still is good. Strange is still one of the best tanks, probably more so. Um, should I here? Let me think here. Should I do a tier list on how much I like the character, or um maybe I'll do that. I'll do a tier list based on how much I like the character then. That might confuse people coming in here. Um, cause I don't really like to play Magneto. I did get a skin for him, but the more I played him, the more like I can regret getting that. We'll skip Penny for now. Venom, I actually have a lot of fun playing Venom. I'm not good at him, but he's fun to play. Here's how the tier list will work. It's gonna be utility and how much I like to play them. So if I hate to play them and they have really bad utility, they're gonna be in meh. But if they're like if they're really bad but I like them, then they're still probably gonna go up higher. And then obviously, if I think they're fun to play decently and they're good, I'm gonna put up here. Venom did get a little bit. I don't think he's maybe the best, because I don't enjoy him as much. I don't really like play Vanguard too much. Cap, Cap is funny. I haven't actually played Cap since his buffs. I do know my friends do like him. I would put him in good because I think he's still fun. Groot, I think Groot is funny. Groot is funny because in since I don't play comp, a lot of people just ignore his walls. In so many times, I have had people just blatantly ignore my walls, and then I can just tap them, and then the walls hit them, and then they just insta die. It's so funny. Okay, Thor. I'm gonna put Thor in okay. I suck at Thor. I played Thor with one of my friends so he could get the team up with Storm, and I sucked so bad. I didn't like him at all. He feels the fact that he has universal cooldowns throws me off, and I feel he's kind of clunky in that regard to me. Maybe he's good in other high level play and other stuff, but I don't like enjoying him. I don't enjoy him. Hulk, I would say Hulk is amazing. Hulk's funny to play, and the thing is that I've played Hulk, but I haven't played Hulk. I am. Newsflash: if you haven't seen my new video, which you should go 100% check out, by the way. Um, I love Loki, and one of the best people to clone with Loki is Hulk because Hulk's ultimate, his Monster Hulk, resets the Loki counter, meaning that Loki can get extra time on how long he is the next person, meaning that you can get a bunch of bonus health with Hulk, get those gamma shields, get out the Monster Hulk like 150 health is very strong. and I've had a lot of fun playing him as Loki. Playing him as himself is a lot more different because I don't have my alt instantly. Obviously, I still find him funny and fun. I like the fact that if I'm boxing someone and they get the limb, and then someone is texting me. I want to make sure that it is not. I am streaming. My friend is begging me to hop onto Rivals. Let me tell him. Sorry. He was. Apparently, they have. I don't know if I would be a 6 stack or if I am the 5th member. Am I the. Who would that. Was it? We only usually play with 3 people. I don't know who the 2, including me, so I don't know how much that would be. Oh, he's thinking congrats. Okay, cool. But I have a lot of fun with Hulk. Is that it? I mean, technically, I don't know how to play him. Okay, Penny. Penny is my favorite Vanguard, and now this. I like playing Groot more than Strange. This might seem weird, but Penny has a very unique play style for me that I really like because a lot of these characters either do multiple things or do one thing very well. Strange, Magneto, obviously are the big damage dealer tanks, like big burst damage, and can block a lot of stuff. The characters who are going to be more of your brawler type characters and be kind of annoying are going to be Hulk, Venom, Thor, kind of Cap. Cap it there. Thor isn't blasphemy. This is a tier list of my opinion of like what characters I like playing. I don't like playing Thor that much. I suck at Thor. I think he's kind of clunky with my setup. He is literally a god, but I will put the other god characters higher up. Trust me, I will put those higher up. the But Penny is very unique to me because instead of being kind of like the brawl character or the more defensive character like Strange and Groot and stuff, Penny has like an area lockdown, and as someone who came from playing uh Apex, where area lockdown is like a key part of the gameplay, it's very reminiscent of a slowed down version of Apex. With Apex, it's a little too fast paced, and which is why I've slowly gone away from Apex. With Penny, I can kind of lock down an area, put down my traps, put down my mines, and have a lot of fun. But I definitely think Penny is definitely my favorite character. I do wish that she did a slightly more damage on her primary fire. Because unfortunately, even though she's my favorite character to play in Vanguard, she struggles when it comes to kind of offensive angles. And she's only really good on some maps, while other maps she's not that good. As a matter of fact, I have no idea if she's good on the 2 new maps that they have introduced. She might be really bad. I have no idea. Mr. Fantastic, I would say Mr. Fantastic is. I think he's above Cap. I would say he's good. He's very goofy looking. His playstyle is very goofy. I do like it. But I did enjoy playing with him. I don't know if something was bugged, but when I was playing something, he kind of fit bugged. But I had a lot of fun playing him. I would definitely say he's fun. He's not like insanely fun because I feel like his ultimate is kind of misleading, and I don't think it really slows down the enemies all that much. But I did have a lot of fun with him. Wolverine is interesting because Wolverine, I would say, is fun. He's really fun to play, but I very much suck at him. He's definitely gonna go like once the other characters go into amazing. He's definitely gonna go like at the bottom over here. I have a lot of fun playing him. Definitely one of the better characters. I like the fact that he's a tank buster. The only downside I will say is that he can't really deal with the duelist and support that much. Unless they're already low and don't have cooldowns. Like if a Luna freezes you, sleeps you, Invisible Woman turns invisible, you're just kind of dead and you can't really do anything about it, and that's kind of disappointed. They did buff his health, which I don't think he needed the health buff because the health buff with his passive can actually make him be like insanely strong against tanks. I feel like they need to change how his damage can work against other people. Actually, I did see this somewhere that it's not purely coded like he is supposed to be a tank buster. It is coded that he is supposed to be an instigator to a fight. So what happens is that when it says their higher health they are, the more damage he does. It means if you attack someone who's on high health, you're going to be doing a lot of damage, but it kind of breaks. So he's supposed to be the person who can, oh, hey, here's a healer in the backline with full health. I'm going to grab them and I'm going to destroy them. But since it's like the code is written differently, it makes it so that the tanks, since they have the higher baser health, they're going to do. He's going to do more damage to them. I think he's funny to play, especially if you have a Hulk team up. I have a lot of fun when I get a Hulk team up. Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is just going to be like good to play. She's just casual. There's nothing more satisfying in my mind than getting a pure chaos and killing most of the team. It's so good. I actually had times where I had a Jeff team up with me and limited the team. It's very fun. Not too much to say with her. She is very easy to play, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But she is fun. Hawkeye, I do not like playing Hawkeye. He is. I have to admit that he is probably good because unlike with Thor, where I can't really get value out of Thor because I don't like playing him. Even if I don't like playing Hawkeye, I can randomly land headshots. My friend, who was actually just in the chat here, literally was one of his first times playing him when we were playing, and he got like 5 headshots and like got ace almost. It was insane. Black Panther, I actually played a little bit of Black Panther. He's fun to play, but also very difficult to play. I would say I think he's more fun than one of the best to play in terms of fun. But in terms of value, unless you are actually doing well, you're gonna completely fail. Bucky, I would definitely say Bucky is one of the best. Bucky feels like you're doing well, and like Bucky feels strong and you can get value out of him even if you're not doing well because his projectile is very easy to hit, does a lot of damage. His grab is always going to be good. His slow is going to be good. Obviously, his ultimate is insane if you can land it. So he would definitely be on the higher. I love him. Here. I want to move. I realized a lot of the supports are stacking up here. I want to do supports last. So let me move around these DPS and your DPS. I was like, who are you? Okay. Oh my gosh, I forget how much damage characters there are in this game. Oh, you're not a damage character. You forgot that Rocket is not a damage character. And we're ignoring these two because they're not in the game yet. Okay. Storm feels amazing. I definitely think she's the most fun. Oh, you should go down here. Actually, yeah. I like playing Wolverine more. She super strong. A lot of people tend to play her incorrectly. What you need to do is literally be in the back of the team and attack. If you're up in the sky, you're not going to be able to get that piercing damage. If you get the piercing damage, you just disintegrate everyone. Widow is still meh. I don't like Widow. I don't like the clunky sniper characters. Just not that strong. Doesn't not that fun to play. Magic is definitely the best. I have a lot of fun playing Magic. She feels strong at the same time feels um hard to use. Like to get value out of her, especially getting value out of her ult, you're going to need to understand how to play her. Um Iron Fist. Iron Fist is weird because a lot of people have two opinions on Iron Fist. Either he's annoying to play and people like playing him, or he's bad to play and he's really easy to kill. I used to follow into this because I played support, but now after I've played support and realized how bad he is, I'd rarely die to him. And I think that's going to put me into meh with him. I don't like him because out of all of the melee characters in this game, he doesn't feel like the aha, I beat you. Like if a Wolverine kills you, Magic, Black Panther kill you, even Spider-Man, you kind of have that like, oh, okay, they killed me, I did better kind of like agreement. With him, like you're just like, oh no, he just locked onto me. Like it doesn't seem very fair. I think he's a slightly more fun to play. Unfortunately, he is one of my most played heroes because my brother played him a lot, which is a little bit sad. Squirrel Girl, I would say Squirrel Girl would go into amazing. I think she's just kind of the dumb fun character. With her ult kind of remake with how it targets enemies now. It targets enemies, the nearest enemy after ricocheting. So it's actually pretty good right now. Psylocke. I used to play a lot of Psylocke. I kind of really don't anymore. I would put her high. I have a lot of fun with her. It's kind of hard to play her sometimes because of how much burst potential other characters have compared to her. She is still fun. Okay, Spider-Man, this might be a controversial one. Uh, I don't like playing Spider-Man. um, I play have more fun. You know what? I'll put him in good. I don't think he's that. Thor's more clunky to me. Spider-Man is fun, but you have to do so much with Spider-Man in order to get a single elimination. While as even with like Magic, who I've played a lot, Magic just has so much other more utility, while Spider-Man is only assassinations. So it's kind of difficult. His ultimate is good. I will say that his ultimate is very good. I've copied his ultimate a lot as Loki because it's just pretty much a free area ultimate that you can just deny a point with. He's fun. He's kind of fun when you can get kills, but other than that, I don't really like him too much. Star-Lord, definitely say he's fun to play. And I put Psylocke above. Actually, I want Psylocke in between Hulk and Venom. He's fun, if not just a little basic. You just have like a get off me button, a dash or dashes, and then a fly. Very basic. Ultimate is good, but the main utility he has is just being able to completely shred people down if you have good tracking. Is just a win button for him most of the time. Okay, Iron Man. Let's see, where do I want to put Iron Man? Iron Man, I think I might put him the best. I have a lot of fun with Iron Man. He's very simple because he literally has. Technically, you have rockets. Okay, I will say that. Technically, you do have rockets, but it's a little bit different than that because with your rockets, you don't really do that much. It's kind of a get off of me, like a secondary. But he literally has two abilities, or three abilities: fly, power up, and then his ult. And that's it. And if you count the rockets only really apply if you're flying and if you're in that. You can't do rockets by like normally. So obviously he has two alternary fires, but he can shred people down, especially if he has his Hulk team up. He's very strong. Obviously Jarvis clip, that meme appears in my mind every time I kill a bunch of people, but he's fun. Definitely decently hard to play because he's always in the sky, can easily be picked off, but he's fun. Punisher, I don't like playing Punisher. I don't really know what else to say. Punisher not only feels like he's one of those characters where he can just no brain think, but it's not fun. Like if you have a character who's a no brain thinker, sometimes you can have fun with it. But like with him, I don't know. I just like, oh wow, I killed people. Wow, I two shot that dude with my shotgun. Oh, my ultimate's here. I guess I'm just gonna obliterate most of the team. I don't know. He doesn't seem that fun. Um, Hela, I don't like playing Hela too much. I would say she's better than Spider-Man. She just seems kind of I don't know what it is. She seems very basic to me. Like she has transportation, her ultimate is fun, a stun, and then her mines, and that's really it. She doesn't really have anything else. And I don't want her to have anything else because her primary is so good and she has hit scan. But like, why play a character where like doesn't really does anything when you can play Magic or Penny? Like we can have an intricate time playing something, like having fun. No More actually does have this. I've played a little bit more No More. I don't think he's amazing, um, but with he's very satisfying to land shots with, and I have a lot of fun with him. More so than Hela. Hela can be fun, but I have more fun with her ultimate than her base kit. Well, as No More, you just like headshot, squids get a kill, you get your whale, and then your whale inner circle does 500 damage, so you can just kind of annihilate like one person, and it's kind of funny to me every time. Moon Knight actually got a buff this season. I really liked his buff. It increased his ultimate, and his ultimate felt very lackluster to me. So he's very fun. He has the most satisfying main fire in all of the games. His normal fire, it like ricochets obviously, and then you have the Ankh it ricochets off of. But it's so satisfying hearing the tick over time after you damage someone, and then getting a elimination around the corner. Amazing. Okay, Rocket's gonna instantly into me better than that. I do not like Rocket. He feels very lackluster in terms of his healing. Other characters have healing that feels cool and unique, while he just shoots out repair orbs. Um, his damage, I feel like he should have more damage, and maybe another ability. That's maybe why I feel like he doesn't do too much, because he has a wall ride, a jump pack, and then a revive station. That's it. He really doesn't have anything. It kind of feels kind of weird to me. Um, with his team up with what was it, Bucky and Punisher, it still gives him another ability, but it's not like an ability he can use. I feel like if they just kind of gave that ability to him to put down, that would be good. Like him have an ability he can put down that necessarily isn't tied to Bucky or Punisher. I think they might have to change it slightly and make it a just do the unlimited ammo or just do the faster shooting speed, because if it did both for everyone, that might be a little bit broken. But he's not the best. Adam Warlock, I would say Adam Warlock is good to play. If you can't tell, I'm a support main, so most of these supports are going to be. I have a lot more to talk about than I would have other characters. Um, Adam, actually put Adam in amazing. I think he's slightly better than Star Lord. The cocoon that he can do with Mantis, and that just makes him insanely strong. He has like a second life, so that's always going to be good. His damage ramp up with his secondary fire is very strong. You can animation cancel to get even more damage. Oh, sorry. And then his soul bond can just completely counter most ultimates in the game. His healing is very unique with how it ricochets between people. And then mass res is always going to be good. I'm happy that the mass res is different than how you would think it would work. His mass res is he puts down his the whatever the thing is that he puts down, and then he becomes the center of the resurrection, meaning that if you put this in a safe location, alt in a safe location, run into the fight, everyone who you get close to that died, their soul gets picked up and then is transported to where you ulted at, meaning that it's better than just a mass res because it's counterable on the end of the enemies. It's not just haha we win button, because Old Mercy was kind of just a we win button for the enemy team, because if you got res and then instantly ulted, it was kind of game over for them. But I like him a lot. I don't play him as much as I should. He is my brother's main, actually. My brother likes him a lot. Our newest healer, Invisible Woman, definitely going into the best. She feels very unique to play. All of her abilities are really interesting. I like that she has a damaging ability. I feel like you shouldn't... just because you're a support character, it doesn't mean you shouldn't have a damage ability. The push and pull is actually such a good combo starter and ultimate denier for people. Like, her playing her a little bit more, you can actually deny like strange ultimates, pure chaos you can deny, because just pushing them back or pulling people into alts is always going to be good. I've actually pulled people into a Moon Knight alt before, and it's really fun. She has a lot of value. Her ultimate, her ultimate is just kind of like a copy and paste for some other ultimates. Like there's like 3 support ults that are exactly the same, but they all do slightly different things, and I think that is what I do like, because the invisibility can actually come in handy for you if you play around it. Jeff is definitely one of the most fun characters to play. Jeff, I would say, is going to be more, maybe Jeff should go to the top of amazing. Jeff is definitely one of the healbot characters, which I don't necessarily like too much. And by healbot, I mean pretty much if you want to use Jeff most effectively, you're going to be spamming down bubbles each chance you get to make yourself go faster when you're underground, to escape enemies and stuff, to burst heal your enemies, burst heal your allies, and then just purely healed. Like, you're never really going to be wanting to fire as Jeff. Like, you should, obviously, but, like, how Jeff's healing is so good can pierce through people, that it doesn't make sense for him to not constantly be healing. Like, if you're not healing, then he would definitely be the healer that I think can get possibly some of the most healing in the game, which is insane. But the only thing I don't like, the only thing keeping out from the best is the fact that he's more of a heal bot character. Mantis, definitely go into the best. Mantis is one of the few characters in the supportive role that can deal an insane amount of damage very consistently with how her damage boost works. She has like no cooldowns beside her sleep. Her sleep can deny ultimates. Her healing over time on people is very strong. Her damage boost on people is very strong because it does stack with other stuff. And then her ultimate is just a win button again. You can out damage a Mantis ult. You mainly use it to get that overhealth that will stay. You can't out damage a Luna ult. I do know that. Luna becomes practically invincible when that happens, but Mantis you can out damage. Her primary is very satisfying. Okay, Luna is going to be a little bit different. I would say Luna is one of my least played heroes. The 2 least played healers that I had originally was Rocket and Luna, and after playing a lot of Rocket and a little bit and more Luna, I know how they stand. Luna is still fun to me to play. I would definitely say she's still good, but I feel like the burst healing to me feels weird. Like, what was it? Technically, Invisible Woman technically has like a double burst, because you shoot and the bullet comes back to you, so it is technically a 2 fire burst, but you can kind of control where those bursts went. With Luna, the burst, yes, it makes you hit your shots. It needs to hit your shots more consistently, and I feel very sporadic while playing Luna. Her ultimate is still insanely good. I think she's better than Black Panther. I don't know why I put Black Panther there. Um, the only thing I would say that I don't like necessarily with Luna is I like I said, her primary, and I think her snowflake. Her snowflake doesn't feel like I'm doing anything. Like it doesn't necessarily heal the person who has the snowflake as much as I thought they would. It is still good. Cloak and Dagger, definitely the best. They're gonna be up here. I should probably put move these characters around. Definitely, definitely like playing these characters. No, I like playing Bucky more than Iron. Yeah. No, Iron Man should go up. Yeah, there we go. Definitely, they're my main, or used to be my main. Definitely very fun. They got a big buff this season that I really like. I definitely needed the swap faster and the extra dash in their ultimate. Very fun, can do a lot of damage. Their damage boost upon an enemy is so incredibly strong, especially on characters who are, have ultimate. If it well choreographed, damage boost on like a Strange, Venom, even a Hulk can completely ruin their ults because they just get completely bursted down. A lot of fun. And last but certainly not least is Loki. Loki is by far my favorite character in this entire game. He is so useful. He has one of the best non-ultimates in the game, so he can just put down his stone and everyone is safe. Literally no one dies. You have his burst healing potential, which is actually insanely strong because originally I kind of thought it was weird why the projectile doesn't do damage, but the splash damage does. But if it works how normal projectiles work, that would mean the projectiles would actually clash with his clones, so they kind of had to do it that way. But I'm very happy because just shooting at the ground, like I've gotten accidental eliminations so many times, been able to save people because instead of shooting at one singular person, shooting at the floor or something near them, you're going to get a splash effect that was going to hit enemy and ally, not just one person. And it's so strong. That's not even to mention that he has just, oh, I can go invisible and heal myself. Obviously it's a little bit it's less good than Invisible Woman's, I think, and Psylocke. Psylocke gets the movement speed boost, and with her, the healing over time is feels a lot more stronger, and she has the double jump to do it. I feel like he should possibly either get a health increase to that or a movement speed boost. Especially being able to do that out of spawn and put clones in a secure location is going to feel good. Because her having that as a passive and her having... You know what? Let's actually check that. Marvel Rivals. Let us actually check that, shall we? Where are you? View details. I don't know why it brings me into a new thing. Okay. Invisible Woman. I know Loki's is 20 HP per second. So let's see what hers is. Hers is 20 HP per second. Okay, so hers is the same. Okay. It feels faster because she has this step. Yeah, that's probably why. Maybe he just needs like an extra movement and speed increase to that. Cause I think it's fine other than that. Is the stream delayed slightly? Oh, I thought the stream might be delayed slightly. And then not only to talk about all of that, like his burst potential, healing burst potential, and then his ultimate. Literally having the choice to pick from any ultimate in the game is only going to get good. And here is the thing that I like when it comes to copy characters. In Overwatch, Echo was a fun character that I really like, and then they nerfed Echo into the ground. So when you would copy characters, you wouldn't... Her ultimate charge, like when you would grind to get the duplicate for Echo, it wasn't that strong. So you would have to play for it was insanely strong, then they nerfed it. Loki being able to instantly get the ult and do that insane amount of damage is always going to be good to me because Overwatch is still okay, farm ult and then dump it. Whereas Marvel Rivals, like characters can do a lot more than just farming ults. Like I feel like I can't die in Overwatch, while as in this game, I feel like I can very easily die and kill people. While in Overwatch, it feels like you're playing forever to get in a single elimination. So him being able to copy that and is just going to get stronger. Like literally, he got a big buff this season because I can now have access to her ultimate because she's going to be a fun character. Once these two get added, you're going to get a big buff. Now, obviously, you don't want to. I would say, Reed is probably a really bad person to copy. He's definitely not one of the people you want to copy. You know what? Let's actually go through. Penny's going to be a no one copy. Yes, no, yes, 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 yes. Actually, no, because his ultimate is too instantaneous, so it's going to leave you out of the open too much. And your team is going to be out without a healer, so no. His is going to be good, is not going to be good, because with Strange's, you want to have a big burst of your energy to do your ultimate. And his ultimate is best used to fly in. You can't really do that because they know, oh, hey, he's a Doctor Strange, he's going to ult soon. It has to be an ultimate that's going to be able to get instant value. Jeff is always going to be a good copy. Storm will be a good copy. Squirrel Girl, I think, would be okay from her buff, but her ultimate still isn't the best. Moon Knight would be okay, especially because Moon Knight as a character by himself is very easy to play. Venom would probably be a no because Venom's ultimate doesn't get that much value. Psylocke would be a yes. Hulk is probably one of the best to ult with. Adam, yes. Star-Lord, yes. Wolverine, no. Wolverine needs high rage, and you would not be able to build enough rage in the time. Magneto, yes, is going to be probably a no unless you know they have an ult. So, like, their Star-Lord's ulting, copy their Magneto and deny him that. Luna, one of the best ults to copy. Black Panther, definitely no. Namor can be good, but again, Reed, like I said, his ultimate isn't that good to begin with, so not really. Scarlet Witch can be good. I've actually seen some clips on YouTube where you do a double ult because they can't kill two people at once, because if they focus one Scarlet Witch, then the other one is going to be able to get the ultimate off of. So being able to do that ult, and they have to choose to, oh, we have to somehow kill these two people or run. It's going to most likely force them to run because they know they're not going to be able to kill them. So definitely is a good one if you can play it right. Hela is always going to be a yes unless it comes to point stalling, because Hela doesn't count as a player entity, it counts as an object, and you're going to C9 if you do that. Spider-Man, instant, just CC, stun, and complete destruction. Captain America is a great support ultimate, so he was actually be decently good. Hawkeye, yes, just because his ultimate's very, very strong. But if you don't play Hawkeye, don't really pick this one. Thor, Thor's ultimate did get buffed, but not really that one you want to copy. Punisher's will be one you would want to copy because his is very strong. No, requires too much skill. Actually can be useful, but you're going to have to be Rocket. You're not going to be like Loki with the damage boost, and definitely no with a Widow. Okay. So, sorry, stretching. Okay. And that is going to conclude the tier list. Obviously, these characters aren't released yet, so we don't know anything about them. Okay. I do want to refresh this, actually. I might have not wanted to refresh this. Sorry. I wanted to see if the views on stuff. Usually it takes a little bit for some of these to pop off. I have noticed that the Noble Way has slowly lost views, which I'm a little worried about, but then this popped off. That being said, I do actually want to talk about this video, because this stream is just going to be whatever. Why do I have an ad for a scam service? Is the Noble and Mark? That shouldn't be a thing. Okay. Some people, I want to talk about some things in this video. There were this dude, I don't know what he was. He was just like very like aggressive in the comments, which was really weird to me. Talking about us reporting and whatnot. This was one of the few ones that I got a lot of engagement on. Some people I feel like were a little bit more aggressive. Who was the one that once said, did they remove their comment? Oh, here we go. This one. The first world problems, when I was talking about that. I hate when people say first world problems. Like, yes, obviously this is a video game. I'm privileged to play the video game. But, like, I can complain about ping. Like, you don't have to be mad. I'm probably doxing people, their name or whatever, but I just wanted to talk about that a little bit. So now what? I could do Pokemon now. I did want to do literally all Pokemon. And by all Pokemon, I do mean all Pokemon. Okay, I'll probably. So I would literally go through every single Pokemon and say yes or no. We could do other stuff. I guess it just depends. It looks like we're having some performance issues. Been streaming about for an hour. Ooh, that didn't load that correctly. Apparently the white did not load that well. I would say, is there anything else we can do? Oh, well, wait, are you guys gonna see the... Actually, let me make sure you guys... What do you guys see? You're seeing window capture, so you guys will still see that. I was gonna say, like, I don't know if I have any files I want you guys to not see. We could play Buckshot Roulette, Undertale, Infinite Fusion... Deltarune could play Deltarune. I don't think I updated Marvel Rivals on here, and Marvel Rivals will most likely not work correctly. Into the Pit. I don't really have that many games on here, actually. I could play some games on here. I kind of wanted to do, like, whatever. Just mess around, do some tier list talk, have some fun. I think I'll do this now. So we're gonna click onto the character and just talk about them. This one will be definitely one where I will not talk too much because it's gonna be a big video. So I'll just say what tier they are. FYI, I am going to be insanely critical because I love Pokemon, but at the same time, I hate some of the Pokemon. And I want to make that very evidently clear. I hate some of the Pokemon. Bulbasaur, A tier, my favorite Kanto starter. Ivysaur, B tier. I don't really like the evolution, doesn't change that much. Venusaur, that's really cool. Gets a tree, definitely still A tier. Charmander is okay. I would say Charmander C tier. I do not like the Charmander line. Charmeleon is stupid. That looks like one of the short Cheetos. Stupid, D tier. Charizard, one of my least favorite Pokemon in existence, F tier. Like, actually. I hate how much this thing is like, it's so cool. It's literally just a generic dragon thing that has a fire on its tail. That is one of the least, like insane things. And people will then get critical of Pokemon who have intricate designs. I hate it. I think it doesn't look that good. Its megas are okay. I like its X because it just has cool coloring, but that's about it. Do not like Charizard. Did I click it? I missed. I misclicked. Oh, I can look at them. Oh, maybe I'll do that. I guess I'll do forms if they have them from now on. If my computer is wanting to load, I need to click off this tier list then. And site can't be reached. Okay. Squirtle, I don't. Squirtle isn't as offensive to me as Charizard is. So probably B. Wartortle is okay, B. Blastoise, I would say would be A, but they didn't. They've never they've went back and added extra typings to almost a lot of Pokemon, giving them either Fairy, like a secondary type sometimes, but they've never given him Steel. Not even Mega Blastoise, who has extra cannons, no Steel typing. Gigantamax, who literally has an completely armored shell, no Steel typing whatsoever. He doesn't get Water Steel. Water Steel only happens for one Pokemon, and he doesn't get it. For that reason, this guy is going in B minus. I'm mad. I still like him, but I'm upset that he doesn't have that. Caterpie is fine as C. Metapod C. Butterfree is cute. Is actually very strong with its with Compound Eyes and Sleep Powder, Quiver Dance. Very strong, decently strong, I would say. Definitely A. Weedle, I think Weedle doesn't have the charm as Caterpie does, so probably C. Kakuna, I always thought looked really cool and looks like how Beedrill is gonna be, so I would think this would be a B. Beedrill is literally S tier. I love Beedrill. Bug Pokemon are one of my favorite types of Pokemon. They do suck, but Beedrill is such a cool. I don't like bugs in real life, but Pokemon bugs look cute or cool, and thus I like them. Usually I don't like bugs, and Mega Beedrill is like an S plus. So cool, so menacing. It looks like a hornet. It's so cool. Beedrill is one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know if he would make it in top, because there's over 1,000 Pokemon. Pidgey is just a bird. I'm going to be very crucial on these birds. D tier, just a bird. D tier, still a bird. D tier, just a bird, and then Mega Pidgeot gets a C tier because at least it has some cool colors. Other than that, it's just a bird. Rattata, C. Not really that good. The Alolan form has a mustache, which is funny, but not really anything else to that. Raticate, Raticate loses the charm, so probably D. I think Alolan form Raticate I think is funny because the cheeks. Usually the normal Raticate, I hate how it looks. It looks ugly, but this looks funny because it has big cheeks. So I would probably give Alolan a B, but a normal form is definitely getting a C. Spearow is just a bird, D tier. D tier is just a bird. Ekans, D tier, is literally just snake backwards. Arbok is cobra backwards, but at least it has a cool design. Ekans doesn't have anything when it's designed. I think out of all the Pokemon, Arbok is the one that needs a new evolution. I think, especially since it has Intimidate, I think if it gave it a new evolution, I was hoping possibly maybe even a form. I think an ice poison type would be cool. But it's a snake, nothing big. The one everyone loves, Pikachu. Pikachu is innocent, I think. It's not as a point as Charizard, because Charizard doesn't really they're Charmander. Okay, if Charmander is fine, they don't really do anything with Charmander. Oh my gosh, the stream's bitrate tanked right there. Sorry, I watched that happen. It was still on Arbok and it tanked. That was horrible. Um, I think Pikachu is innocent. Gigantamax Pikachu is funny. Um, do I have my water in here? My voice is getting a little bit sore. Usually I don't talk for this extended period of time. Ooh, it's still cold. That's nice. Was not expecting my water to still be cold. Pikachu, definitely good. I don't like him too much. Probably B plus. I think Pikachu is definitely B plus. Raichu, probably B plus too. Alolan Raichu, A tier. Absolute, maybe even S. I might give it S. I love Alolan Raichu. It is the only psychic and electric typing. It is very cool. Love them. Sandshrew, like okay, and Sandslash is both okay. However, Alolan, adorable. I don't know what it is, but normal Sandshrew, okay, like it looks fine. Like maybe like a little. Oh, my phone for some reason went full screen on this stream. Like it looks fine, but I don't know what it is. I think it may be because this has like an indent on this forehead and it's more crouched over. I love it. It is really bad when it comes to typing because it's quadruple weak to fire and quadruple weak to fighting. But I love Ice and Steel, such a cool typing. Sandslash, normal, definitely better. But Alolan Sandslash, oh, that's Sonic right there. Like we had, this would be like Knuckles, and then this would be Sonic probably, or I guess Tails, but Tails doesn't. Never mind. Okay, the Nidorans, C tier probably. Don't really care too much about this line. Both of C tier. This one definitely as better. B tier. Poison Grab's a cool typing. C. B. He looks cool. Nidoking, that's a cool Pokemon. That's definitely going to be plus. He's definitely cool. Clefairy, C tier. Don't really care too much about Clefairy. Clefable, same thing. Vulpix, normal Vulpix, B tier. Alolan, S tier. I don't know what it is. I think it just looks more innocent, if that makes any sense. Like this one is like, yeah, it's a cute fox Pokemon. This one is, if anything hurts it, I will kill everyone in this room, including myself. Like that is peak of Pokemon. Like I don't know, like I don't know if it's because of the hair, like the hair changes kind of. Like this kind of has a different haircut than the other Vulpix. This Vulpix, best. Ninetales, Ninetales is definitely going to be S tier for me. Obviously, I'm more talking about the Alolan form. The Alolan form is by far one of my favorite Pokemon. Ice Fairy is a cool typing. Even though it has a quadruple weakness, still one of the best typings. Really good ability. Just looks very majestic. And the nine-tailed fox mythology is always going to be a cool concept, so I like that. Okay, here we go into some Pokemon I definitely don't like. Jigglypuff is F tier. Just stupid. Wigglytuff, same thing, stupid. Zubat is funny, B tier. Golbat's also funny, B tier. Oddish is cute, B. Gloom is gross, D. Vileplume just looks like a worse Oddish, D. Paris, I usually like bug Pokemon, but this doesn't look cute or cool. It just still looks ugly, so probably a D. Parasect is still probably a D. It does have a cool concept, the fact that it's draining the host and it doesn't look alive anymore. That is cool. I wish it would be under a ghost type, but no. Venonat is cute. I'll probably get a C. Venomoth still has that kind of uncanny Val feeling where it doesn't look cool or cute, so probably still D. Diglett, Diglett's like I don't know. I don't really care too much about Diglett. I don't really get the big thing about it. Probably C. Doug Trio still C. It's just 3 more of the same Pokemon, and I don't like that. Meowth, I only like Meowth because of the anime, so definitely B. Persian is C. It's just a cat with a dot. Psyduck, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit of a rant here. Psyduck is D, and Golduck is D because they're not psychic types. I know there was a lot of Gen 1 water psychic types, as we'll see here, but I am so mad that they don't have a psychic type. Like, you can't name a Pokemon Psyduck and not have it. Mankey, I would get, like, it's just a monkey, so C probably. Primeape is cooler, B tier. Growlithe, I was gonna say Hisuian is probably gonna be what I like more. Normal Growlithe would probably get a C. Hisuian is definitely getting an A. I love this little cutie. No, you can't. One of the dogs can't see anything. Normal Arcanine, cool, amazing, really cool Pokemon. Definitely A. Hisuian Arcanine just looks cooler to me, so he would be an S tier. This is an S tier Pokemon right here. Poliwag, B. Poliwhirl, B. Poliwrath, C. You just made him look slightly more angry and gave him the fighting type. This is lazy. Definitely a D. Abra, A tier, but want a good character design. Kadabra, B tier. Don't like the awkward teenager stage. Alakazam, beautiful mustache. Definitely a worthy contender for A tier. And then Mega Alakazam, full blown beard, is channeling all of the 5 spoons. Machop, just kind of like a weird grumbly little dude. Definitely like a C. Machoke, okay, more of a wrestler type character. Okay, B tier. Machamp, oh, okay, there we go. It's got the winter belt on. It's got 4 arms, super cool. Gigantamax, I would say Gigantamax. We're not going to count. I don't like Gigantamax, they suck. So that one didn't look that good, but Machamp, I do like it. The only I think it's really cool. The 4 arms is a nice. Bellsprout is goofy, B tier. Weeping Bell looks suggestible, C tier. Victory Bell looks aggressive. That definitely can be a B tier. Tentacool, C. Don't really care too much. Tentacruel, still, don't really care. Probably still C tier. Geodude, D tier, is just a rock with arms. Graveler is like probably C plus because it gets 2 extra arms. Oh wait. Alolan is better. Alolan Geodude is still bad. This one is slightly better. Okay. Golem, I hate Golem. I do not like Golem. Normal Golem is so stupid to me because they literally didn't know what to do after Graveler. They're just like, give it monster arms. Like, how does it, like, what happens to its face for it to turn to rock to turn to this lizard dude? It doesn't make any sense. So definitely D tier. However, Alolan, it's got its mustache and beard, and it's got an electric cannon. That's goofy. It doesn't look as like, it doesn't look at that offensively, like just like I'm just a stereotypical monster type character. This one is like I've got some style, definitely improvement, but probably still only a B tier. And what happened? There you go. Ponyta, very cute. Fire Horse, very simple, but they did it really well. Galarian, though, even more cuter. I love unicorns. Psychic typing, amazing. It has unique ability. Definitely B. Normal would probably be A. This is definitely S. Rapidash is definitely going to be an A tier as well. However, Galarian is 100,000,000% going to be A tier, not S. I think Ponyta looks a little bit looks cuter. I wish it kept the cuteness. It kind of kept the more like coolness that Rapidash has. I wish it kept the cuteness. Like I don't think like it has like a glare. I think it should not have the glare. But this is a cool Pokemon still. Slowpoke, everyone loves Slowpoke. Slowpoke, best pawn. Galarian, still the same thing. I love that they literally just didn't change anything. It's just Slowpoke with yellow. You don't need to make anything better than perfection. A tier. Slowbro, still really cool. Mega Slowbro, love Mega Slowbro. It's just funny, the idea that the thing ate him is so funny. Galarian Slowbro, I like the idea that it's still getting eaten, but now it can shoot the poison that it's getting injected into it. That's a cool idea. Magnemite, S tier, my boy. This boy here and his evolution line is in one of my in my top 30 Pokemon. From now on I'll say when they're in my top 30. Yep. So all of the ones that are in my top 30 are S tier. Farfetch'd is just a bird, and Galarian Farfetch'd is no exception. D tier. Doduo and Dodrio are okay. C tier. Seal, F. It's just a seal. F. Alolan is better because it has more of a unique thing. Muck is still F. Alolan Muck would be a B because it has more going on in its design and its pattern constantly is changing and it has a cool typing. Shelder, this is the Pokemon that is apparently holding on to Slowbro, which I never really understood. Sorry, drinking some of my water. It's just a shell, like C tier, I guess. Cloyster looks a little bit cooler, but still C tier. Ghastly, A. Cool, just a cool. Haunter, even cooler, A+. And then Gengar, the S. Like, I usually hate... Gen 1's my least favorite gen. Gengar still looks cool. Mega Gengar, even cooler. Gigantamax, less cooler, but shiny in this form is good. Not shiny overall. Onix, C tier. F. Just a crab, D. Just a bigger crab, still D, and the Gigantamax form I don't like. Torb and Electrode are funny to me because they're just a ball. At least this one has the thing because they just explode. Like everyone knows that these just explode, and that's funny to me. And I actually like their Hisuian versions because the Hisuian versions look really cool. I like the rustic wood aesthetic, so that's really cool, and the typing is actually very unique as well. So I would put both of them in a B tier. Execute, C tier. It's weird that they have a Pokeeggs as Pokemon, and that they evolve into this doesn't make too much sense. Alolan Exeggutor would be A tier. This is A tier. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. It's funny, and has a good typing too, or a funny typing. Cubone, I don't really care too much for Cubone. Probably a B tier. Marowak is definitely a D tier. I don't like it too much. Like, it doesn't make sense to me that it grew into having the skull on its head. Like, it's wearing the skull of its mother, but it's then turns into its head. That doesn't make sense. However, the Alolan form makes sense because it turns into a ghost type and gets fire. This is cool. This is a cool Pokemon. A tier. Hitmonlee, don't like its eyes. It looks weird to me. D tier. Is just a punch dude. D tier still. F. Coughing, simple but effective. C. Wheezing, Galarian Wheezing is funny to me because it has smokestacks, and it's fairy type. Fairy poison is a cool typing, so this would probably... Normal would probably get a C, but Galarian gets a B. Rhyhorn, don't really care too much, C. Rhydon, still don't care too much, C. Chansey, C. I'm going to try and go through these. Kangaskong would be B, but Mega Kangaskong, definitely an A. Really cool character design of it just having the baby grow up. Horsey, C. F. F. B. I like Staryu. They're very Starmie I think they're cool. Mr. Mime is an F. Scyther A. Super cool. Very cool bug type. Jinx is an F. You should know why. Electabuzz is weird to me, so D. I think he looks weird. Magmar looks even more weird, F. Pinsir, really cool. Really cool, basic Pokemon cool, and then he gets even more cool with the yellow, like, the yellow line dotted eyes. So cool in his Mega form. Even has Aerial 8, which is a very good ability, because there's not that many good flying type moves, so very cool Pokemon. Definitely A. Tauros is 100 million% a D tier. They did not need to make 3 different forms for him that all look exactly the same. He's just a bull. Magikarp, A. Love Magikarp. Goofy little fish, turn into one of the coolest Pokemon. Gyarados, A. Such a cool design. Mega Gyarados, I don't like Mega Gyarados as much as I used to. As a kid, I liked it more, but still amazing and still strong. Lapras, I love Lapras actually. Lapras is really one of the few. It's obviously supposed to be like a Loch Ness monster, and I really like that idea. And that like making it more like an angelic, beautiful Pokemon is cool to me, especially with its Gigantamax where it has like music notes. That always looked cool to me. So this definitely gets an A. Ditto, perfect S tier. Ditto is the perfect boy, S tier. Eevee, love Eevee. Obviously, you have Gigantamax, which is just big fluffy, and Eevee, cool Pokemon, and you'll see that I'll like all of the other evolutions as well. Eevee was S tier. Vaporeon S tier. Jolteon S tier. Flareon S tier. Porygon, probably A. I like Porygon. He's very unique. C tier, don't care too much. I don't like the fossils that much. Still C tier. They don't like scream to me too much. Kabuto, still C tier. Kabutops is cool to me. But probably only B tier. Aerodactyl, I don't like. His head looks too big, especially in his Mega form, because all it does is give him more rocks, and it doesn't really change too much, so that would be a C tier. Snorlax, pinnacle of character design, A tier. Okay, birds. I'm going to be very, very critical on the birds because I don't like them. I like their Galarian forms because their Galarian forms are cool. Articuno is an ice bird that doesn't really have too much for its character design, so probably C. This one does have something cool. It has more of a wavy design and has more of the Miss Psychic, has a mask, hair slick backed, looks cool. Zapdos, I would give A. Zapdos looks like a bolt of electricity. It looks cool. Has actually one of the few cries that I like in Gen 1. I don't like Gen 1 cries usually. And a Galarian, I will say Galarian is slightly worse in my opinion. I wish they, I don't know. I guess having another, unique color is obviously cool, but I wish, Nick's not gonna lie. Well, Velociraptor love Thor so much, he's so mid. I still like it, but I don't like it as much as I would like normal Zapdos. Moltres, I do not like Moltres. There's a lot of flying, fire and flying types, and he just doesn't look that cool. It just looks like a duck that has fire. It's not like, eh. However, Galarian, yes. Galarian looks cool. The fact that they kept the fire, even though it is a dark type, is so cool to me. Normal would probably get a D, but this gets definitely an A. Dratini, A. Cute. Dragonair, A. Amazing. Dragonite would still get an A. I do wish it stayed blue like the other two. Mewtwo, definitely A. Both of its forms, this would probably get a B because I don't like too much that mega. This one would definitely get an A because this mega makes sense. Mew, probably. I don't care too much about Mew. Probably B. Now we're into Gen 2. D. D and D, one of the worst starter lines. A, Cyndaquil, cute. I don't like middle evolutions for starters most of the time, so this is getting a D. Did I say D for Cyndaquil? I said A. Sorry. Typhlosion, definitely A. Super cool. Hisuian Typhlosion, even cooler, still A. Totodile, C. Don't really care too much. Crocodile, still the awkward one. I like that it's more of a caveman, but still C. Feraligatr is cool, like it. I wish it had an extra typing. Or I think it needs a form, or maybe even a mega. I think it needs something. Otherwise, it's just kind of meh. But B, it's the best of the line. C, don't really care too much about Sentret. Furret, one of the best designs, A tier. Hoot, it's just a bird. I do like that it has only one leg, and it kind of has like the clockwork eyes to make it look interesting. Like internal clock at price times. That's a cool design thing. Still C tier. Noctowl, actually no. Who I would say would be B. Noctowl loses all of that. It loses all the coolness and just becomes a normal owl. D tier. Gen 2 starters are insane. Why are you hating? I don't like some of the early. I'm a new genner. I like a lot of the newer generations because the designs kind of suck. Say like Ladia. This is just a ladybug. This sucks. D tier. Ladian is cool, but this Pokemon sucks. It has such a bad stat spread. C tier. D tier. Oh, is it going to load? There we go. Ariados does look cool, so I would give it probably B tier. It's not that good, though. Crobat, really cool. Like it that this got a... I like that for the last evolution, they inverted the colors. I like that. That is cool to me, so this would definitely get a B tier. Is okay, B tier. Lantern, I do like Lantern. I like that it has Volt Absorb as one of its abilities. I think it has Volt and Water Absorb as some of its abilities, so I do like that. So this would probably get a B tier. Pichu, I don't care about Pichu. C tier. I don't care about most of the babies. C tier. C tier. Same thing with Togepi. C tier. Togetic, I don't like Togetic's neck. C tier. Natu is funny to me because it's supposed to be like one of those statues. Still a little weird. C tier. Xatu. This one is really, it looks regal. I always still thought it looked kind of off-putting. Psychic Flying is a cool typing. Probably B tier. Mareep, definitely A tier. Cute sheep. C tier. The middle stages are always awkward to me. Ampharos. I wish that this picture did it better because this picture doesn't do it much justice. This would definitely be A tier. And then Mega Ampharos gets its hair back and becomes a dragon typing. I know it's not that good compared to some other Megas, but Ampharos is such a cool Pokemon. Definitely A tier. Blossom, C tier. Marill, C. This one, I like Azumarill. This would definitely be a B tier. Sudowoodo is amazing. A tier is funny. D tier. I don't know why it turned into a frog from being blue. Hoppip is funny. Hoppip's cute. C tier. Skiploom is less cute. D tier. Jumpluff is more cute, so it will go to B tier. Ambipom, I hate Ambipom. D tier. Sunkern is like one of the worst Pokemon, right? Yeah, it has like no stats. I think it's funny. C tier. Sunflora is still funny, so C tier. Yanma, I like Yanma. Yanma is on that cute thing for a bug, so he would go into that. S tier. S. So amazing. Wooper is one of the best Pokemon. The same thing with Paldean Wooper. Oh, they're going, ooh, ah, ooh. Best Pokemon. Quagsire, a little bit of a downgrade, but he still kind of has the stupid energy. Definitely still S tier, though. Espeon looks really cool and menacing. The purple in its eyes with the white, really nice. Love Espeon, definitely A tier. Umbreon, same thing, A tier. Murkrow, it's supposed to be a witch, but I don't like I don't know. I just don't like it too much. This would probably be C tier. Slowking, I don't like too much because I don't see Slowpoke. I don't see the Slowbro and Slowpoke Rhine suddenly turning into this regal person. Yeah, well, it unleashed extraordinary power. I like the idea that he's stupid. I don't like the idea that he gets smart. So this would definitely be a C tier. Its Galarian form is cool because it fully gets eaten and is like taking control. That is cool to me. That would get probably an A tier while the other one gets a C tier. Mischievous, cute, and it's a ghost type, so definitely a B tier. I hate that the bitrate is going down. Unknown is goofy. C tier. Don't care too much about Wobbuffet, C tier. I want to try and blow through some of these really quickly because I don't really care too much. C tier. C tier. I don't like Pineco. It's weird. Fortress is okay. Definitely B tier. A tier. Dunsparce is amazing. Very funny. Gligar, not as interesting. C tier. Steelix, I love Steelix. Steelix is such a cool evolution to me. A tier, and Mega Steelix is even cooler, so he would be S tier. Don't care too much about the Snubbles. Both of these would be C tier. Cool Fish is definitely D tier because it's just a cool fish. Its Hisuian form is still probably D tier. I don't. It's just like such a boring Pokemon to me. Scizor, S tier. Scizor is one of the next Pokemon that is in my top 30, so he would be the next one along the line. Same thing with Mega Scizor. Love Mega Scizor. Shuggle, S tier. When I say top 30, that means that it's above S tier, by the way. Heracross, S tier. Mega Heracross, S tier. Love them. They're derpy and intimidating at the same time. Sneasel, take a sip of my water. Dark Ice is a unique typing. It isn't as strong yet. Hisuian, I don't really care too much for Hisuian. Base Sneasel, B tier. Or Freddy Fazbear, B tier. I know they're just a bear, but the extra additions they have or get unique to me. Teddiursa is probably B, but this is only a C. Slugma, haha, funny joke, C tier. C tier still. C. 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 Galarian Corso would probably be B. It's cool. A dead coral. Well, dead coral isn't cool, but D tier is just a fish. Man, my computer does not like me clicking this fast. Apparently. Oh my god. As soon as I clicked too fast, it instantly all shuts down. Okay, Octillery, definitely D tier. C tier. C tier. Cool. Skarmory is a cool typing. A tier. A. Love Houndour. Very cool. Darkfire is a cool typing to me. Houndoom will probably get A tier as well. Just such a cool, like a devil dog. That's such a cool idea. Mega is even cooler with like that chest plate and like the tusks on it. That's S tier. S tier if it had like an evolution that looked like that. Kingdra, don't care too much about it. C tier. Fanfi, cute, B tier. Donphan, don't like Donphan, C tier. Porygon 2 is cooler. It gets smoothed out because it's another Porygon. So, obviously, yeah. It has, thanks to cutting edge involved silent, it displays its behavior when it's not it's, yeah. Okay, so that definitely, oh my gosh, A tier. F, it's just a deer. F, I hate this thing in competitive. Tyrogue, it's, D, I don't really care too much about Tyrogue. Hitmontop, I like Hitmontop that he's doing disco constantly, so he gets a B. F. I like that he has a plug on his face, B tier, or on a head. Magby looks stupid to me. I don't like its hair. D tier. F. It's just a cow. I guess I won't give it too much hard. I'll give it a C. This C. Okay, now we're on to the legendaries. C. I don't really care too much about these legendaries. All of these are C. This would get B. I like Suicune. Larvitar, A. Pupitar, don't like Pupitar as much as Larvitar, B. T-Tar, though, oh, S. T-Tar would be... Is T-Tar in one of my top Pokemon? He might be. I think T-Tar is. I forget. T-Tar definitely in my top. I think he is. I'm pretty sure he is. Mega T-Tar's cool too. Lugia, F. I don't like Lugia. Ho-Ho is a bird and it looks even less cool than Moltres in my opinion. F. Celebi, okay, C. Trico, getting into one of my favorite gens. Trico looks weird to me sometimes, so I'll probably give it a C. Grovyle is more cool, B. Sceptile is really cool, A. And then Mega Sceptile would be S. Giving it the dragon typing is really cool. Torchic, A. Really cool. Combuskin is D. I hate second stages. Blaziken, back to A. Did really well. It's not a D anymore. Mega Blaziken would be S. All the megas for these are good. Mudkip, S. Best. Like, perfect. Marshtomp, D tier. Still don't like them. Normal Swampert is probably just a B tier in my opinion. Mega Swampert, getting very buff, S tier again. Mightyena, C tier, just a dog. This one looks a little bit less more cooler because it has Intimidate and it's feels more like a wolf. So B. Zigzagoon, C, just a dog. C. Still just that. I don't really care too much about it's the dark ones. Wurmple, C. C. Beautify is like an off-brand Butterfree, so not as good. C. C. Dustox don't really... we could have had a cooler moth Pokemon, I feel like. This C. Lotad, B. Goofy little boy. Lombre, not as goofy. Still B, but he's not as goofy. Ludicolo, full-on goofy. He's having the time of his life type of goofy. A tier. C-Dot is just a little guy. B tier. Nuzleaf, I do like Nuzleaf. The only thing I wish Nuzleaf didn't have is I wish he didn't have nipples. He has like these two holes here that I really, really don't like. I wish he got rid of them. Other than that, he would be B. Shiftry is really cool to me. I like that it has that. I wish its blades were a little bit bigger, but it's very cool to me. Probably A tier still, or A again. Tailo, D tier bird. Swallow, D tier a bird. Wingull, D tier a bird. Pelipper is still a bird, but I think Pelipper is funny because it has like hot dog fingers, and it's actually pretty good in competitive, so I would give this a B. Ralts, here we go. Now I am going to mention my Pokemon that are on my team. Starting with, so Ralts, S tier. Kirlia, S tier. Gardevoir is on my team. Gardevoir is now. A lot of people always give people looks when they say Gardevoir is your favorite Pokemon because obviously there's gross people out there. I'm not talking about the fan art and everything. When I first ever played Pokemon, my first Pokemon game was Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I always saw Gardevoir as the fast, elegant attacker Pokemon that can support the team, like is a kind of like an alien type Pokemon, and it can attack Pokemon like that. And the idea that it was a psychic fairy, like for like a mystical, I liked that. And then people are like, "Oh no, it's ha ha ha," like trying to be weird with it, and I don't like that. Obviously, the internet is going to be the internet. This is one of my favorite Pokemon. This is my third most favorite Pokemon. I love Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir is even better. Gets even more elegant. Has like gloves on, like a ballroom dancer. Not only to mention that its shiny form makes it all like in a black dress to make it really like look like more evil, like unleashing its full power, full energy. Amazing. Gardevoir is on my team. That means if I would have to say live without, I would say the Pokemon on my team, and she would 100% be one. I will actually start addressing my Pokemon as their names. My favorite Pokemon, I always give names. My Gardevoir, I always give Amber. Surskit, cute, B tier. Masquerain still cute, B tier. Oh my gosh, we might be here a while because it's taking forever for it to load. I do like Shroomish. Shroomish is a fun Pokemon. Probably B. Breloom is probably A. I love Breloom. Yeah, A. Slack off, C tier. I don't really care about this line. The slacking is funny, so probably be B, but other than that, they're all C. Nincada, C, don't care too much about it. Shedinja is A, I think, or Ninjask is A. I think that's really cool. Shedinja is insanely cool. He would be on my top 30. I believe, actually, sometimes I don't have names. I don't name my Scizor usually. I forget what I name my Scizor. I usually named my Ninja Wanderer, like a wandering spirit going around. So he would be my top one. Whismur, C tier. I don't really like some of the random normal types because they're just like whatever. This would go a lot better if our internet was good. I don't know if it's because we have a lot of people over or what. It says I only have like one bar for some reason. Loudred still C tier. I don't like its teeth. I don't like the fact that its teeth look like it's on the feet. That I've never noticed that before. I hate that. That makes all of those a D tier now. That disturbs me. C tier. It's just I don't know. It's like supposed to be a dumpling. C tier. Don't really care. Azurill. Do I like Azurill? Is this the one that's like sad all the time? Yeah, this one is like sad. I don't know why it's so sad all the time. Probably C tier. D tier. I don't like Nosepass. This is just a compass. C tier. It's just a cat. Same thing with Delcat. I wish that this would load better. Maybe I could find a better... I want to have to find it. Delcatty is still C tier. Sableye, this little Grumbly, very based, very cool. It's just a little purple Grumble dude with gems, and I love him. He is definitely A tier. Mega Sableye is even cooler. The gems, he has more gem eyes, and his big gem in his stomach turns into a shield. One of the things that I don't like about some of the thing. It's like the gem expands, rips through its chest, and skin and falls out. That's weird to me. The idea that it's that the Mega Evolution hurts Pokemon, but whatever. Man, wow, my stream quality seems to be tanking pretty badly. Definitely A tier. Mawile is one of my Pokemon who is in my top 30. I think I name, what do I name my Mawile? Especially Mega Mawile, because Mega Mawile is really cool. Um, what do I name my Mawile? It used to be Chomp, but I think I wanted a more creative name because I only had that as a weird name as a kid. I want to say that I had its name as uh Sabretooth, I think. I'm not 100% sure. Aaron Aaron S tier. Okay. Lyron, still S tier. I don't know why it's taking so much. Aggron. Okay, so this one is going to be on my team technically. So, unlike Gardevoir, where Gardevoir was my third favorite Pokemon, and if I had to choose what Pokemon to have on my team, I would choose them. That's kind of changed. Um, I don't really, I like still like Aggron, or as I call him, Ironhide, named after the Transformer. I still don't like him as much. Mega Aggron I would like a lot more because his typing is better. Uh, Steel Rock has two through four times weaknesses, so he's not the best. Um, but I love him. He's one of my favorite Pokemon. Uh, Ironhide's cool, but I'm not as he's not as good as some other Pokemon. So probably I don't know. He's still my top 30. I guess I should say that. Yeah, he's in my top 30. Metatite C. A Psychic Fighting is cool, but still C. Metacham is C. Its Mega form is actually insanely is strong. Wait, its normal form has this? I don't know its normal form has this. It can get pure power. That's insane. I didn't know it's. How much does its Mega get? That's insane. I didn't know it got it by its default. Pure power is the same as. That's wild. Um, Electrike is basic dog Pokemon. Same thing with Manectric. They're just dog Pokemon. Oh my god. Mega Manectrix is funny though. I know it's just a lightning bolt, but I think it's funny. Plusle and Minus are gonna still probably be D tier. I don't really care too much about them. Not D tier. C tier. Volbeat and Lumise are F tier. These Pokemon suck. They're not cool and they're not strong. They're not even cute. Roselia, C tier. Gulpin, ha ha ha, funny, C tier. Swalot, haha, still C tier. Carvana, I don't really care too much about Carvana. Probably C tier. Sharpedo is cool, B tier. Mega Sharpedo, I actually don't like too much. I think one of the beta designs had it so that he actually got fire as his new typing instead of like getting like teeth on it, and he would like have actually be the torpedo. Other than that, it's probably still B tier. Wailmer C tier. Wailord is funny and huge, so B tier. Numel okay, A B tier. Camerupt is still B tier. Mega Camerupt, especially it's shiny, really cool, A tier. Torkoal, I really like Torkoal, A tier. Spoink, C. 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 I'm trying to blast through it. B. B. A. I love Flygon. A. I love the Cacturnon A. They're really cool to me. C. Not that fun. Altaria. Do like Altaria. Probably an A. Its Mega is the only Dragon Fairy typing. Zangoose probably A. Zangoose is cool. Seviper is not as cool, so probably B. Lunatone, it's just a rock, C tier. So the same thing with this. If they had like more creative things, C tier. C tier. These Pokemon, we're kind of getting into the C tier. We're getting into the duds. C tier. C. C tier. Did I say C and it pop up as the detection for Spanish in the corner? That's crazy. It popped up for the Spanish. That's funny. I didn't think that would happen. The leap, C tier. Cradilly is A probably. I like Cradilly. A B not A. C. D. I don't like Harmondo. Feedbass A. I mean A. A D. I obviously. Well, you're supposed to not like Feedbass, so it's supposed to be ugly. The Milotic, its evolution. This is one of my top ones. This one is. Let's see. Who is it? I think it is. Melody is what I name my Milotic. I love my Melody. Melody is one of my favorite Pokemon. Definitely in my top 30. Very gorgeous Pokemon. Very tanky Pokemon. And cool. Castform is stupid. D tier. Kecleon is stupid. D tier. Shuppet. B tier. It's fine. Banette is usually probably B tier. However, Mega Banette is S tier. Mega Banette is one of, if not my favorite design for a Pokemon. All I wish is that it got a new, this was the evolution. Like, normal Banette kind of needs it. Like, normal Banette doesn't have anything. It has Insomnia, which prevents it from falling asleep, and Frisk. It doesn't really have that much attack or anything going for it, and it's a mono ghost. The Mega, not only does it get Prankster, which is a really good ability, but insane attack stat, a cool design. The fact that its zippers open up and it has Unleashed Claws, I love it. I think it's a very cool Pokemon. I wish this was an evolution of some sort. Every time I get a chance to use this Pokemon in a new game, like that's one thing I'm very excited for. If we get to see ZA here soon, I want this Pokemon so bad because I love Mega Banette. Duskull, A tier. I like its design is cool. Dusclops is worse. C tier. I don't like it. It makes it stupid. Tropius, meh. C tier. Chimecho, D tier. I don't know what it is. It's just a thing. Absol would be A tier, but then Mega Absol. That sounded like I just said a bad word. Cuss word. Mega Absol, there you say it if I can enunciate words, is really cool. Its stats aren't the best, and ability isn't necessarily the best, but the biblically accurate dog angel thing is really cool. I wish it was Dark Fairy. I feel like that would be cool. Wyna is D tier. Snorunt C tier. Galele C tier. And same thing with Mega. Spheal, friend shape, very fun, very cute. B tier. B tier. Still B tier. Yeah, the Tall Lion is B tier, except yeah. Is just a worse version of the other Pearl Pokemon. B tier. D tier. D tier. I don't know what either of those Pokemon are. Relicanth was probably B. I don't know. I like the idea. I like the idea that it's survived for 100 million years, and it's not like it's not. They call it a living fossil because they're that love disc. I don't know why love disc exists, but for the fact that it exists, that gives it a B tier. The fact that it doesn't have any evolutions is funny. Bagon, I actually don't like Bagon. Bagon looks weird to me. It looks insanely awkward, so this would be a C tier. Sheldon, it's one of the middle forms, but at least this has something. Like, you can say this is a Shelgon, because it looks like it's in a shell, so I would give this a B. Salamence is definitely cool. I like that it has a unique wing style. This is the dragon that I like more over than, obviously, Charizard. And Dragonite, I think, yeah, cool. Its head shape is cool. And then obviously its mega form is insanely cool. Dragon flying is kind of a weird, is meh typing, but I love it. Definitely A tier. Now here we go into a little bit of a tragic story, kind of. So Beldum, or this as I call it, Aimbot, S tier in my top 30. Or well, when I say my top 30, I mean the line is in my top 30. I hope you do know that. I'm not saying that each of these are my. If I would say that way, I would be pretty much out of my top 30 by now. Metagross used to be my favorite Pokemon. More specifically, Aimbot is the name that I would call my Metagross, and I love them. There's one of them, like it's a cool typing. He's a pseudo legendary, so he's very strong. And not only that, he had an insanely cool mega form. And then his shiny, if you don't know, in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, Steven had a shiny one. Now, in the anime, he has a shiny one, but in the games, he doesn't. Apparently, if you got a version exclusive of the game, there was an event where you could get his shiny thing at the start of the game, which, okay, that's fine. But at the end of the game, you usually give a gift, and it's a Beldum that Steven gives you. For whatever reason, I must have gotten insanely lucky because Steven, if he spawns in and he has a shiny, because other trainers can get a shiny, the Pokemon he gives you will also be shiny. So he gave me a shiny Beldum, and I never knew that the Pokemon looked like this. I never knew Metagross looked blue. I thought he was always supposed to be the steel and gold color. I didn't know he was blue. So I have a history with Aimbot. The Mega is such a cool Pokemon to me as well. I wish it didn't have that like little needle right there, but other than that, this is a perfect design. However, even though he is one of my favorite Pokemon, he is not my most favorite anymore. That goes to a different Pokemon. So he is my second favorite Pokemon, and he would be on my dream team. Like if my top 6 favorite Pokemon were on a team, he would be number 2. Well, Gardevoir or Amber is number 3. Regirock, funny, Man, S tier. All of these are going to be S tier. S tier, Regice, S tier, Registeel. I do not like the Latias and Latios. They look they're just kind of like a nothing burger to me, so they'll probably be C tier. Kyogre is definitely cool. Then Primal is even cool. Reversion. They don't call it the primal form. They call it reversion. Okay. Well, both of them. Wait, did it get bigger? It did. How did it get? Wait. So it's 14 and then 700. It gets twice as big. That's insane. I didn't know it got twice as big when it goes through that. That's an insanely... I didn't know that, but Kyogre is definitely S tier. Kyogre is so cruel. Groudon is cool. How big does Groudon... He's already 11 feet tall and 2,000 pounds. 16 feet tall, and he doesn't get that much heavier. He just gets 200 pounds more heavier. I like that he does get I'm very interested that he got an extra typing. I always didn't understand why he wasn't a fire type, but I really like him. I like him more. He would be S tier because the fact that he has the Desolate Land, and I think Desolate Land's a cool ability. Rayquaza, S tier. Rayquaza is just a cool Pokemon. Again, Dragon Flying is not a cool typing. It's just kind of meh. His Mega, though, this is one of the best possible designs you could give a Pokemon ever. It's so cool. Delta Stream having uh, no moves that are super effective against flying types, so he just becomes immune to his flying type. He loses his ice weakness, a kind of. Wait, is that what it says? Or did I read it wrong? Yeah, no moves that are super effective against flying type. So that makes it so when he Mega Evolves, if he would get hit by ice, it doesn't matter. Because that doesn't do it. So rock and ice are practically not there, so he has to worry about dragon and fairy. How long have I been streaming? We have been streaming for around 2 hours. I feel like I've gotta. I don't know if I want to keep going with this necessarily. Let me go to the next gen at least. Jirachi F tier. I love him. He's cute. I guess I'll say D tier. I love him. He's cute. Has a typing I like. The fact that you can't get him in any games annoys me. Deoxys, very cool. I like the intertwining like helix snakes. All of the forms. Attack form is cool. Defense form is cool to me. Speed form is the only one that I don't like because I don't like the noodle arms. Well, like this has like more tentacle-esque, and the defense form still has that. Where for some reason the speed form only has one, and the speed form actually doesn't give him. He's not even that fast. Like, well, the defense and the attack are like a better. I think. Wait, wasn't is attack? Wait, did that change? Okay, kind of went slightly. I think Deoxys attack has more speed than Deoxys speed. Okay, never mind. I thought I was incorrect. Okay, now we're in Gen 4. Maybe I'll do. I don't really want to do a different thing. I mean, I had a lot of fun in this stream. I probably, if I'm thinking about it right now, I'll probably do another stream. Oh, okay. The site shut down for a second. I'll probably do another stream, soon, on PC maybe. It's so weird because I can have a stream that runs like it doesn't crashing. Like we didn't crash today. At least I think we did, unless the crash log said otherwise. No, we have not crashed. The problem is that like the quality keeps drastically changing. I want to figure out how I can see to change this because like sometimes the CPU usage will be really high or the kilobytes will be like extremely low. The frames will get low. Actually, the frames haven't dropped apparently according to this, but like I don't want everything to be like 2 pixels on the screen. Like that's not good for your guys' viewing experience. So I did want to kind of take this time to kind of talk about the channel as a whole. So let me go to my channel if I can get there. What was that? What is that? I have no idea what that was. So this I might be a little bit behind when it comes to new videos coming out soon because I kind of have a New Year's resolution, kind of. So this might become an update video. I kind of already did this, talked about it in a end of the year update where I want to do stuff regarding getting a job in real, like, not obviously YouTube stuff, because obviously I want to get money, but I want to try and save up actually to be able to try and attempt to do this better, because currently right now my PC is always like forever on on its side. Like it doesn't like it's I can't sit it up or the fans will cause it to like have problems. Meaning that it's always gonna have internet trouble, even if I were to try and fix it. It's a pre-made. Now I'm probably always gonna get pre-built, but I can at least try and attempt to get a different like try and attempt to get something, and I could very easily sell this computer if I wipe everything, and probably have fun, like still have be fine with everything. Like I want to try and sell it, get a new computer. But that would also mean, because I would want to try and get a job as well, to build money. So the plan moving forward is that I'm probably not going to actually be doing too much for the channel besides probably stuff that I want to talk about. So the game plan moving forward right now is, I might talk about this in my next video, is continue doing the Noble Way, because those videos, while they do take a couple hours to edit and make, well, I guess technically they take days because I do have to learn the character, but that's something that I can do casually. I can sit down, play the game, and have some fun. More bigger videos that I wanted to do, like possibly doing a series and stuff, that might have to be postponed because of what I'm going to do in the future. The main thing that I'm doing in the future is I'm trying to go take a driving test soon, and then we will hope get license and stuff, obviously, and then try to apply at obviously a job nearby, part-time, build up some money, save up, get a new PC, and then buy the PC. I don't even need to save stuff, because like, what do I have? Will you guys see this window if I open up my files? We will hope and get license, and then try to apply. I want to make sure you guys can't see. Part-time, build up some money. I don't. A new PC. Man, wow, you guys are very delayed. And then buy a PC. I don't even need to save stuff, because like, what do I have? Will you guys see this window if I open up my files? We will. Okay, never mind. I'm fine. Okay, so I have like a bunch. Like I named my file. I don't have anything here. Like, I could literally get rid of everything and very easily re-download stuff. Like, it's not that big for me. So I am very looking forward to trying to do that, because blank slate computer that will actually run, it'll have a new graphics card. Obviously internet is always going to be a threat, but here's the thing, I've never had necessarily insanely bad internet issues with uploading stuff, with downloading games, updating games. It has always been the software. We used to have kind of bad internet. Our internet is now good for the most part. But right now, I want to focus on that stuff. So yeah, this will probably be it. I might do a part 2 to this stream, where we'll do and mess around with some games. Literally, this entire stream was just me talking about tier lists, actually, now that I think about it.